This short video is meant to show you how you can get started with EdPuzzle with your classrooms. You're going to go to edpuzzle.com. This is probably best if you're in Chrome and you are signed in as yourself in Chrome. So I would suggest that so then you can easily pull stuff from your Google. Go ahead and click sign up, and you're going to click sign up as a teacher. And then you can create your account or you can just sign up with Google. It seems to make my life much easier. So I'm going to sign up actually as Nancy because I already have an account under my name. And then you're going to agree to EdPuzzle's terms of service. Okay, so that's all you need to do in order to create your account. And then in order to load your classes, you're going to go over to the My Classes tab. You're going to notice because I signed in with Google, I have a new test class. Okay, but down here at the very bottom of the screen, you're going to see this import from Google Classroom. So if you already have your students set up in Google Classroom, this makes life 10 times easier because you can import from Google Classroom. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I do have to, I guess, verify my account first. So I would have to go into my email in order to verify that. And so this is where I'm going to switch over real quick into my EdPuzzle account so that you can see. Oh, I'm already signed up. I'm just going to log in as teacher, log in with Google. Okay, so I'm logged in. I'm going to go over to the My Classes tab. And so I'm going to just click import from Google Classroom. And it's going to connect with Google Classroom, and you're going to have different prompts that will prompt. I have to select who I am. This is why signing into Chrome matters. I do have to give it permission to manage the coursework so I can post, and then here I can select the class I want to import. So let's say I was going to import House class. I would check it and I click import classes. Sometimes there's some other little boxes that you have to check for permissions. So you would check that we do have permission to link things together, and then you have your class in there. So then when I were to click on this, if I were to click on the student tab, which I don't want to do in this video, then I would see all the students. And that actually then allows me to assign content to them. So that's how you get a class in. And then from there, in the free account of EdPuzzle, you get up to 20 videos that you can save. Now you can always delete ones and add new ones, but know that you only get about 20, and I think for referring a new person, you get 3 more if you do their referral process. So I can see in the content, I can see some trending ones, I can see the topic, I can see how many questions the video already has loaded in it, or I can just see the video. So let's say I wanted this protagonist and antagonist. I can go ahead and click on it. I can click to watch it and see how it works. I can see the questions. I can copy it to my content and just use it as is, or I can copy and edit it. If I decide to copy and edit, this is where I get a chance to crop it. I can add questions to it, and you can change whatever the questions are as you go through them. The other cool thing that you can do is you can turn it into a quiz. So here's where they've turned it into a quiz, and if I play through it,
first up,
I go all the way up to
is the good guy.
And it's going to pause when it gets to a question, and then it pops up with a question over on the side, and I can edit that question if it's someone's, or I can create my own. You can create open-ended questions, you can have multiple choice, or you can have comments that drop in for students. So you have that option, and you would just save. I'm going to finish that for now. And then it'll pop up when I finish and ask me what class I want to assign to. I always make sure I have the prevent skipping on. And then if I would assign it to a class and click assign, now I'm not going to fully assign this to Chris's class. I assigned it in here, but that doesn't do anything yet because now the students don't know it exists. So that just assigns it an EdPuzzle and says, hey, EdPuzzle, collect scores on these kids. Then I would click the post in Google Classroom. And this is the part that would let the students know. So if I click posted on Google Classroom, it says it's now posted. Now I'm going to go back into Chris's classroom and delete that because I don't want it to show up. But that would be how you would assign content to your students. The really cool thing too is you could go out to YouTube and you could say, oh, here's this great but annoying baby shark video that I want to use as a quiz. So I grab the link to my baby shark video and I paste it in here and I hit search. Oh, take that back. I go down to YouTube and hit search and it will pull the video from YouTube. So you can pull videos from any of these popular channels here. So that is a little get started on EdPuzzle, but your main two things that you need to do is you need to log in with Google and then you need to set up your class by pulling from Google Classroom.